Hi everyone, I wanted to do a vlog today about getting your business noticed. And what inspired this subject was an interaction that I recently had with a local business. I went to a small cafe that I had to find via my GPS. Wasn't very easily recognizable after my doctor's appointment. I went in though, and the cafe was beautiful. I had like amazing European coffee, great conversations with the manager. The customer service was amazing, but I was the only customer in there. And I was surprised because it was such a great little place and it was in an area that is quite busy. So I asked him about that. I was like, wow, it's pretty slow here. Was there a reason for that? And he said, well, I think it's because there's this construction right close to our cafe, and that's kind of getting in the way of people knowing that we're here, and we're usually busy on the weekends. I made a recommendation then. I said, well, have you ever tried those signs that you can put out on the corner that says, hey, great coffee this way, or come join us for an avocado toast, something like that, where you could have that on both sides because they are tucked away a little bit, and people would be able to know as they're walking by on the busier streets that there's a cafe there. And when I mentioned this to the manager, he was really surprised. He said, wow, I never even thought about that. That's actually a really great idea. And it made me think about a lot of entrepreneurs that I've coached and businesses where we're not tapping into our inner creative resourcefulness, but more importantly, we're hiding out. And oftentimes we're making it hard for people to find us. And I don't think the cafe was doing that intentionally, and I guarantee that they're going to get more business daily if they do put that signage out there. But you want to ask yourself as well, if you're not getting the number of clients you want, or if you're not getting enough exposure and you're wondering, how do I get my business noticed? You want to actually ask deeper questions like, am I hiding out, and am I making it hard for people to find me? So some ways that it's hard for people to find you. Well, case in point, what happened with the cafe. But also maybe you have a lovely website, but you don't have a contact button. Or your website is way too complex and people are really confused and they don't really understand exactly what you do and what you offer. They're probably not going to try to connect with you. Same when you're having a conversation with someone. If you're not clear on what you do for people and how your service benefits them, they're not going to get it either, and people are going to be less likely to work with you. So that's making it hard for people to work with you. Or maybe you don't have clear processes from when they're a lead to becoming a client. People get lost if they have to go through too many hoops, or if things are too complex. So if you're also a brick and mortar and you don't have proper signage, if you're not creating partnerships, if you're not networking, if you're not creating opportunities for potential clients to get to know you and know that you exist, these are all ways that you are most likely making it hard for people to find you. Now, the other question you need to ask yourself is, are you hiding out? This is a big one, and this is often a mindset block that I see with the entrepreneurs that I coach, is that when it comes down to putting ourselves out there, we'll spend a lot of time planning our business, getting started, and then all of a sudden we have to actually launch it and try to get clients or talk to people about what we do. We get afraid and we decide we want to hide, because if we don't hide, we'll actually be seen. And to be seen is quite vulnerable, because what if I get rejected? Or what if I mess up? What if I embarrass myself? What if people tell me my idea is crap? What if people think I'm failing, or judge me? All these what ifs can have us retreat and stay in our safe little cocoon of, I'm just going to tinker on my website a little bit longer and say I have a business, but really I don't have any clients. Or I'm just going to hand out my business card but not follow up with people. I'm going to offer free consultations, but I am just going to coach for free and then not tell people about the services I offer so that they can become a client. These are all little sneaky ways that we might be hiding out. And then the obvious ways that we're hiding out. We're not talking about our business. We don't post on social media about what we're up to. We don't talk about our client wins and our testimonials. And we don't go to networking events. We don't actively pursue the partnerships and the avenues that are going to bring in more exposure and more clients, you're most likely hiding out. So if you want to get your business noticed, you first have to ask, how am I making it hard for people to find me, and am I hiding out? Now, the mindset block's a little bit harder to overcome. Sometimes that's why you need a coach, is to dive a little bit deeper as to what's really in the way and have someone hold you accountable, because it's scary. But you want to ask yourself, do you want to be the kind of person who's willing to be embarrassed, who's willing to stick your neck out there and take a risk in pursuit of your dream and your vision? If the answer is not yes, then you may not be ready for entrepreneurship, in all honesty. But most likely, you will say yes to that. You want to be that person who can be in the face of anything. That's leadership. So you want to take leadership if you want your business to be noticed. So I hope I'm offering some really good tools and tips that you can take away and apply to your business so that you can be seen. You deserve to be seen. The world needs your services and needs your medicine. So please do whatever it takes to remove those blocks so that you're no longer hiding out and that your business can get noticed. Okay, until my next blog, I hope all is well, and I will talk to you soon.